Hello, my name is Gabriel from GabakUSA. In this video I'm going to teach you two different things. So one is how you can mine using your computer. It doesn't matter if you have Windows, Linux, Mac, whatever. Also, I'm going to teach you how you can compare with another website. For instance, if you want to use the cloud, if you want to mine using the cloud services, I'm going to show you a few and how you can calculate if you're going to recoup your money or not. So that is very important. Also, I'm going to teach you how to use a website, so that way you are going to know if your computer is powerful enough to earn some money or you're going to lose money. So that way I'm going to show you everything in my computer, so that way you can learn all those things. Also, if you have any question, let me comment in the section below. Remember, subscribe, and if you want to see all my other computer classes, you can go to the playlist, so that way you can learn more. So let's jump in my screen, so that way you can see. So here basically, if you want to mine on the cloud, you can use Genesis mining. So I'm going to show you this in a little bit, how it works. And here we have the crypto compare. So if you want to know if you're going to be earning money, losing money, and other things, or if you want to also, something that I forgot to mention is, in case, let's say that your computer is not powerful enough and then you want to buy like an ant miner or something like that on eBay or somewhere, I'm going to show you how you can predict if you're going to use if you are going to earn or you're going to lose money. Also, I'm going to give you a few tips if you're going to buy online, so that way nobody will scam you. So let's change the screen. So this is one of the websites that I'm going to use. Here is one device that I'm going to show you in a little bit. Here I have the MinerGate. So we are going to start with this. So in this case, if you don't know this site, you go to MinerGate. I'm going to open a new browser, so that way you can see MinerGate. There you go. You go to this site and then you're going to subscribe. I'm going to leave you in the video description, of course, the URL, so that way you can use my affiliate link, so that way you're going to get, I think, some discount in case if you want to use the cloud mining or something like that. So usually they give you some points with this. So basically, if you see here, you go to the download. Of course, you have to sign up. So I'm going to zoom in a little bit. So here, as you can see, is detecting my Mac. So I'm using this. So with this thing, the good thing is that you can mine using your CPU or mine using your GPU, that it will be your video card. So that is cool. I'm going to show you here. As you can see, you have Windows, you have Mac, you have Ubuntu, Fedora. So basically, you can mine almost with everything. Also, another thing that I like about this site is that you have the console miners, in case if you want to do the administration or get the admin edition, like you see here. So if you want to control many computers from one place, I didn't use it, so I don't know really how it works, but I tried just the simple version and it works great. So the only thing that you have to do is get the software and you can start mining. So I'm going to show you my computer. So in this case, in a little bit, let's go to the dashboard. So as you can see, in the last 1 or 2 weeks, I'm mining with 1 or 2 computers. I think it was 3 computers maybe. I earned like $12. You are going to say, oh, $12 is not much, but yeah, just for trying, you know, this software is good enough. I mean, if you want to go for real, you're going to need something more powerful, but this is what I'm going to teach you in this class. That is why I'm showing you this. So basically, you can mine with this. I mean, if you want to mine Bitcoin, if you want to mine Monero or any other coin, you can do it. I think they have like 15 different coins, something like that. So that is basically how you're going to get paid for the mining. So I'm going to open my TeamViewer. I have another computer here. So you can see I have my other computer using this. So I'm using 100%. So I have an Core i7. So this is a very good computer. It's a gaming machine. It's a notebook. So as you can see, I'm mining Monero. As you can see here on the bottom, it says XMR. I'm having with the CPU almost 100 hashes, and with the GPU, the video card, as you can see, I have almost 200. So between both, 300 hashes. So if you want, you can go here and you can select the priorities. If you want like nothing, 1. If you want like maximum priority, you can choose 8. So that way it will be faster, of course, and you can do the same thing with the video card. So here I have from 1 to 4. So that are the options. And here is something that is very important. So here you can choose the pool that you're going to use. Of course, if you're going to mine with another people, of course it's going to be easier. So basically is if you're in a pool of 50 people and you jump in and then you start working, and when they got the coin, what they are going to do is they're going to distribute the earnings of the profit between all the people that were working. Of course, the one who has the most powerful computer they are going to get more money than if you have just a crappy computer. So it will be evenly distributed. So that is basically how it works. So if you choose none, you're going to be mining by yourself. The thing is, it may take you like very long to get maybe 1 coin. The good thing is, yes, if you find it, great, all the money will be just for you. Otherwise, you're going to be maybe 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or maybe a month until you can get some money. So usually I recommend you to start mining with someone else with a pool, like I said before. So here you can choose, like I said, none or one of those pools. So this is what I'm using. Here, as you can see, I'm using 100% of my CPU. And if you want to see the GPU, if it is in use, as you can see, I'm using CPU ID hardware monitor, and as you can see here, I have a 95, 90, almost 100% of the maximum power of utilization of this GPU. So basically, that is how you can see everything. So now I'm going to show you. So remember, I mean, if you want, you can pause it, or you can use less in case if you're using the computer a lot or something like that, and you say, oh, I don't want my computer to get slow. Okay, you can choose and type 1 here. You can set it in 1, so the priority will be lower, and that's it. At least in this computer, having everything in maximum, I don't see any decrease in performance. At least for the things that I use is basically Word, Excel, maybe replying emails. For the basic, I don't have any issue with the Core i7. So basically that is how it works. So now I'm going to show you. So if you're thinking, well, okay, how much money I'm going to get if I want to use Monero, for instance, here. And then let's say, remember, between the CPU and the GPU, I had 300 hashes. So here you have to write the consumption. I don't know, in this computer, maybe it's because it's a notebook, maybe it's 600, maybe more, maybe less, surely maybe less, but just I'm going to write something, so that way you can see this is the cost for the electricity. So as you can see, I'm going to have a profit ratio per day. It will be like 217, and I'm going to be earning, if you're thinking, well, it's not much, it's just like 37 or 40 cents a day, almost $2.63 a week. And in a year, I will be earning 136. This, of course, taking in consideration the power consumption. So here, as you can see, you have the power consumption. Let's say that your computer, I don't know, consumes a lot more, like 6,000 watts or something like that. You see, it will tell you if you're losing money or not. So that way you can calculate. This is basically, I'm going to leave you on the video description this crypto compare. So if you want to use, you have to choose the coin that you want to mine, and that way you're going to see if you're profitable or not. So let's say that you are thinking, well, my computer is not that much powerful, I want maybe something better. So if you want something better, BitMine is one of the manufacturers, and they make the Ant miner. So in this case, we have an old Ant miner, as you can see, at least here is what I saw on eBay. S2, if you're thinking, well, it's very cheap. I mean, it's $240. $240. And you're thinking, well, maybe I can do more than what with my computer. So, yeah, you may be right. But let's see, this, remember, this Ant miner is only for Bitcoin. You cannot mine anything else. So usually what you're going to see is, over time, all this cryptocurrency, the difficulty is going to escalate, and it's going to be harder to use one of these computers. So if you're going to use one of these miners, those miners are only for mining. You cannot use that computer. I mean, if you want to browse, if you want to play solitary or anything, you cannot do it. You cannot do it. I mean, it's just for that. That's it. That is why they are much powerful. I'm going to show you the power that they have. Even that model that is very old, at least 2017, 2018, is very old. So the latest version is S9. But it doesn't matter. If you see this video in 2020, 2030, or any other year, just keep in mind, try to search for the latest and greatest, so that way you know if it is worth it or not. So in this case, we're going to see the specs in the description. So as you can see, we have 1000 giga hashes. So that is a lot. Remember, my computer was between GPU and the CPU. It was 300 hashes, not even giga hashes. So this thing is very powerful, of course, but this is for Bitcoin. Bitcoin is one of the most difficult cryptocurrency that you're going to see. So let's type here, as you can see, giga hashes 1000. There you go. So we are going to make $1 a day, and here we don't have any power consumption or anything like that. So I think this miner, you have to search online, but usually those miners, they are around 2000 watts or more. So here is the power, the cost, at least for today, and you're going to earn like 67 cents every day, and at the end of the month, $20, and at the end of the year, that if the difficulty doesn't increase, so you're going to recoup the money from that machine in 1 year. So 1 year is a lot of time. So that is why people are selling it for very cheap. So if you see, usually this kind of computer, they cost a lot more. So if you see here, the latest and greatest, they're around $4,000. So I'm going to show you one place. This is the I'm going to show you this place, at least is here in US. So they're legit. They accept a debit card, credit card, they use PayPal and everything. The thing is that I found, like a few weeks ago, you're going to see another companies that they say, well, yes, get it now for maybe half of the price or maybe 20% off, and you're thinking, wow, that is very cheap, I'm going to buy from them. And then you're going to find that the only thing that they accept is wire transfer, Western Union, or Bitcoin. So all those options are very bad, because once you pay them, you cannot recoup your money, and there is nothing that you can do. So in worst case scenario, if you buy from this company that I just showed you, that company is an US based company, that is good. They have phone number, that is good, but the most important thing is that they accept credit card and they accept PayPal. In worst case scenario, if they don't send you the machine or something goes wrong, you can call PayPal, or you can call your credit card company and say, hey, I think this company is a scam or something like that, and you're going to recoup your money. Otherwise, you're doomed. So that is what you have to keep in mind for everything, anything. I mean, even if you want to buy an iPhone and you see one site that say, oh, iPhone 8 or iPhone 9 or iPhone 10 or whatever version for $300. You're thinking, wow, cheap, but they only accept PayPal. No, they only accept wire transfer or maybe Western Union or Bitcoin. Run away. So as you can see here, this is how they look like. If you don't know, they make a lot of noise. Also, if if it is winter, and if you're cold, and if you want to pay the electricity and earn money, you can do this. The bad thing, it would be the sound. If it's summer, maybe you will have to use it in the garage. So that is one thing that you have to think about. And here they will tell you everything. But besides that, what I want to show you is this. This is the number that you have to keep in mind. Also, I think the power consumption is somewhere over here. Okay, power consumption, as you can see, is almost 1400 watts. So that is the consumption of this. And here we have 14 terahashes. Remember, 14 terahashes. I mean, even with the i7, you're not going to get that. Or even if you have 10 video cards or anything like that. I tried with the latest video card. It was the 1080, and I could get only maybe 500 hashes, something like that. So here we are going to see if this machine is profitable or not. So we are going here, and then we are going to type 14, and then we are going to choose terahashes. Here we have the, let's round the number, so 1400 watts, and as you can see, you're going to be earning each day $13 each day. At the end of the week, almost 100, and a profit. I mean, this is everything is profit, paying the electricity and everything. So in 1 year, you're going to almost double your money. So you're going to have all that profit just in 1 year. I mean, you have to discount the price of the machine, but I mean, I think it's worth it. So that way is how you're going to think when you have to buy one of these. So here you're going to see many other companies. I don't know about the other companies. Like I said, make sure that they accept credit card, PayPal, otherwise run away. Okay, here is my website in case if you want to contact me. GabakUSA for any computer classes or anything. So I'm going to show you. Okay, here is at least Bitcoin now. That is what it's worth. So make sure that you're going to, I mean, when the price increase, cool. If decrease, it will be bad. So if you want, you can, like I show you in another class, you can start getting the money and then convert it to dollars automatically. So that way you can keep your money safe in the bank or whatever you want it. So here is another website. It's called Hashflare. This is the competition for Hennessy mining. So if you want, you can go with them. They have just 1 year of contract, so it's 1 year. That's it. Here, the good thing about Hennessy's mining is 2 years. So I'm going to show you. So basically, this is my earnings here. As you can see, Monero, Ether, and I don't have anything else. So because I just purchased hash power, so as you can see, here is all the transactions that I had lately. So this is what I bought. As you can see, here I have. I'll try to increase the size. Okay, cool. So I hope you can see better. Here I have a contract for 700, and it was approved. Here I can see the contract if I want. I can see the invoice and everything. So I paid 700 for 5 terahashes. So that way it will start, I think, in next month. But as you can see, we can make the calculation and see if it's going to work or not. So we have 5 terahashes. I paid 700, and if you go here I have 5. Here in consumption, I don't have anything. Because it's everything on the cloud. So if you want, this is one option. I mean, the good thing about being on the cloud is that you don't have to maintain anything. I mean, and you can have as much power as you can pay. That is cool. Otherwise, you have to buy all the computers, have it in your home, office, or whatever, and you have to deal with the heat, with the power outages, or whatever. So that is the pro and the con. But that is what you have to think. Okay, 5 terahashes. So I'm going to be earning $5 per day. It will be 35 a week, and at the end of the year, it will be 1 year. 1 year will be almost $2,000. So I paid 700. So that is cool. So I will be earning double. So basically that is how I'm going to double my money just with 1 year, and make sure and remember the next year I will be earning surely about the same if the difficulty will not increase. So that is how you can calculate all the things, and so that way you can decide. I mean, whatever you want to do. If you want to mine on the cloud, you want to mine in your house, and that way you can produce some extra money. So I hope this video was useful. Remember, if you have any question, leave me a comment in the section below. Subscribe to the channel, click on the subscribe, and then on the wheel or the gear, click on send me updates or something like that. So that way YouTube will notify you as soon as I upload the video or I go live or whatever. So I hope you have enjoyed. Share the video and see you next time.